Hey guys, this is Chaos Chrono back with my next Dark Tidings display. This is the second display I've got, and we'll get this started right away. See what we got in our first deck of this second display. Alright, first deck of the second display we have Lombard, Moderator of Spider Cardine. It's a Star Alliance, Logos, and Untamed deck. Let's get this opened up and see what we got. Alright, starting with Untamed, we have Witch of the Dawn, 3-power creature with play, return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. Persistence Hunting, Amber, whenever you play it, it's an action. Choose a house, exhaust each enemy creature of the chosen house. Myliob, 4-power creature. When the tide is high, Myliob gains Skirmish, and before fight, enrage the creature Myliob fights and each of the creature's neighbors. Mookling, 2-power creature. Your opponent's keys cost plus X Amber, where X is Mookling's power. Chelonia, 2-power creature with elusive. After you play another creature, if the tide is high, gain 1 Amber. 2 copies Chelonia, good burst potential. All Tied Up, it's an action, Amber whenever you play it. If the tide is high, gain 1 Amber, otherwise raise the tide. Ritual of Balance, it's an artifact. With action, if your opponent has 6 Amber or more, steal 1 Amber. 2 copies of Ritual of Balance. Old Hattie, 5-power creature with Reap. Discard the bottom card of your deck, or the bottom 3 cards instead if the tide is high. Play each creature discarded this way, one at a time. Mushroom Man, 2-power creature. Mushroom Man gets plus 3 power for each unforged key you have, so it starts at 11 power. Creative Nature, it's an artifact. With Omni, destroy Creative Nature. If you do, choose a creature. For the remainder of the turn, that creature gains Skirmish and Assault X. X is its power. That's it for Untamed. Moving on to Star Alliance, we have Zap. It's an action, and whenever you play it, deal 1 damage to a creature for each house represented among creatures in play. Technobabble, it's an action, Amber whenever you play it, stun a creature and each of its neighbors that share a house with it. Rocketeer Triska, 4-power creature. While the tide is high, Rocketeer Triska's neighbors enter play ready. Grand Alliance Council, choose a creature of each house, destroy each creature not chosen. Seer Officer Hawkins, it's a 2-power creature with deploy. When you play him, gain 1 Amber for each of his non-Star Alliance neighbors. Ambervac, it's an upgrade. When you play it, raise the tide. This creature gains at the start of your turn. If the tide is high, capture 2 Amber. T3R35A, or Teresa as I like to call it. It's a 3-power creature. Teresa may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbors' houses. Teresas may be played as an upgrade instead of the creature with the text, this creature may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbors' houses. 2 copies of Teresa. Away Team, 5-power creature with destroyed. Put each upgrade on Away Team into its owner's archives. 2 copies of Away Team. General Order 24, it's an artifact. At the start of each player's turn, they must choose a creature they control and destroy each creature of the chosen creature's house. If that player has no creatures in play, destroy General Order 24 instead. Encounter Suit, it's an upgrade. After an action card is played, but before resolving its play effect, ward this creature. Cool. Moving on to Logos, we have Talmage Steelheart, 3-power creature with play. Give Talmage Steelheart a +1 power counter for each card you have played this turn, including this one. 2 copies of him. Science, it's an action. For the remainder of the turn, after you play another action card, gain 1 Amber. Information Exchange, it's an action. Steal 1 Amber. If your opponent stole Amber from you on their previous turn, steal 2 Amber instead. Bilge Warden, it's a 2-power creature with play Reap. If the tide is high, your opponent raises the tide, otherwise you raise the tide. Forgive or Forget, it's an action. Choose 1. Archive 2 cards of different types from your discard pile, or purge up to 2 cards from each discard pile. Eureka, it's an action, Amber whenever you play it, with Alpha, and when you play it, gain 2 Amber, archive 2 random cards. Ruins of Arcanus, it's an artifact, and Amber whenever you play it, When you play it, put 4 amber on Runes of Arcanus from the common supply. Archive a card. After a player plays their 6th card in a turn, if Runes of Arcanus is ready, move each amber from Runes of Arcanus to that player's pool. Mind over Matter. It's an action. Put each creature into its owner's archives. Knowledge is Power. It's an action. Choose one. Archive a card, or gain 1 amber for each card in your archives. Vellum. 2-power creature with Reap, archive a card. If you control Hide, archive 2 cards instead. And when destroyed, archive Hide from your discard pile. If you do, archive Vellum. Which means the last card is Hide. 4-power creature with Reap, draw a card. If you control Vellum, draw 2 cards instead. When destroyed, archive Vellum from your discard pile. If you do, archive Hide. That's the end of the deck. Now let's take a look at the highlights of this deck. First, looking at the Untamed set. Some of the key parts that stand out are the Chelonia. Obviously that can lead up to quite a bit of burst potential, especially with 7 creatures in the house. We do have some good amber control here as well, the 2 Rituals of Balance, Mookling for key cost. So usually Untamed we don't see much amber control, so having that is actually a nice thing to see. Witch of the Dawn and Old Patty have potential for some good efficiency plays, and at the very least Witch of the Dawn works really well with the Chelonia, as it'll probably give you another chance to have another Untamed creature to play with Chelonia, or even bring back a Chelonia. Persistence Hunting and Myliobe are your main creature control in this house. Creative Nature is supported for that as well. So this Untamed works more or less as the amber generator you want Untamed to be. And All Tied Up is a good tide control card. Moving on to Star Alliance, Encounter Suit is great. Ambervac is the only other upgrade, or natural upgrade. Obviously Teresa, or T3R35A, is another one. And also a Tide mechanic card. General Order 24 is a big board control option. Given that this deck has 18 creatures, and using the board is relatively important in this deck, the General Order 24 is going to be an iffy card to play. Against a deck with an even bigger board or more board reliance, that's going to be great. Against a faster deck, then you might not want to play that. Looking at having 2 copies of Teresa, it's nice if you play it right and have it next to your other 2 houses, then you can use it on any given turn. Looking at Reap effects, like Old Patty with a Teresa attached might be pretty nice. Or you could potentially even put it on the Vellum and Hide combo with Teresa on both of them. For the away team, between Ambervac and Countersuit, we probably wouldn't have those cards on, well maybe Ambervac, but Countersuit is more valuable on a creature you don't want destroyed to begin with. Grand Alliance Council, it's a good wipe option. If you have a mirror match, then it works the most powerfully. Zap and Technobabble, once again, are creature control cards. Technobabble is a little finicky to work with. Minimum you'll stun 1 creature, maximum 3. So value-wise, it's not that great. And I don't think we have anything that works with the stun, like back in set 2 with one of the Barbanar cards that destroyed a stun creature. Moving on to Logos, the Runes of Arcanus is another one of those Amber Pile cards, where if you complete the objective, then you're able to get the Amber on it. Since it revolves around playing cards, both Logos and Untamed in this deck have a good chance to hit the Runes of Arcanus' objective, with Hide being draw potential on a Logos turn. Vellum, Forgive or Forget, Eureka, and Knowledge is Power can all help with setting up a good turn. In Untamed, we have Old Patty that might help you play more cards, and Witch of the Dawn that can help you play more cards. So in that sense, there is a good bit of synergy for the Runes of Arcanus. Moving on, the rest of Logos, as we've already mentioned, has a lot of good speed potential. Science gives you a lot of Amber potential as well, given that there are 5 other action cards. Well, technically only 4 because Eureka has a alpha text, so it wouldn't be played after Science has been played. So really a maximum of 4 cards that you can gain Amber from on the Logos turn. Bale's Warden is another Tide card. Information Exchange offers you some Amber control in Logos. And finally, Mind Over Matter is again a board control option, however it just helps you archive everything. So Mind Over Matter is actually pretty good for our Untamed set that allows us to burst up. But after looking at everything, the only issue I have is the Amber control. I think it's pretty lacking. Otherwise, we have a lot of good generation, creature control, and speed, but the Amber control is going to be an issue. We do only have 6 pips of Amber, but the potential bursts in both Logos and Untamed is pretty good. So when we have a deck that has a wide potential range, due to the lack of consistency, I'm going to have to rate this deck a little lower. I'm thinking in around 65. Depending on how those pieces are used, this deck can perform pretty great. I think it can hit a low 70s range of performance. But without a key cheat, to make use of Amber bursts that you generate, opponents that have better Amber control can probably tie you down. Yeah, if there's Amber and board control, they can probably tie you down and gradually get themselves into a more favorable position where you're unable to control their Amber pool enough. Well, that's it for the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for your input in guiding where the videos proceed. So, heard you guys say you want more Dark Tidings, so here it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, be kind and happy forging!